You know why most people fail their New Year's resolutions? It's because they don't have habits built up. They just try to throw themselves into a new workout routine, a new diet, whatever it may be, whatever your New Year's resolution is. But I'm talking specifically about fitness. They just throw themselves into a new thing that they've never done before, they haven't trained for, they haven't practiced, and they expect it to work within like a week. So let's say January 1st, someone gets on this new workout plan that they found online. They get in the gym, they do their workout. Ooh, feels great. Ooh, I'm doing my New Year's resolutions. They don't eat any junk food throughout the day. Throughout the next day, they do great, awesome. Then you get to the weekend, and then it's just like, that donut looks good. I don't really feel like going to the gym today. Now, this would not happen if they took more time to ease into their resolution, and they actually built up habits beforehand. You can't expect to change your life completely in one day. Sure, one decision you make, a decision you make in one day can change the rest of your life. You can decide to put down whatever that bad thing is, stop it, and if you follow through with that thing, great, your life is completely changed. Or you can pick something new up, like going to the gym. The day I decided, oh, I'm going to the gym, I'm going to gain weight now. I'm going to stop being the skinnier kid that I was. That was a great day. That's a day that changed my life. It led to new opportunities, like content, like an online business, online coaching, even YouTube that I'm starting now, right? That led to new opportunities. But when you don't have the habits built up beforehand, you're not going to be able to do those things that you want to do. So here's how to make those habits. You got to start slow. If you're watching this before the new year, you need to start now on at least half of the things that you want to do. If you're planning to go to the gym starting January 1st, first of all, know the gyms are going to be crowded. But second, go to the gym today. Go get a gym membership now. Start going to the gym. Go to the gym twice this week, twice a week until New Year's, and then bump it up to 3 times a week, 4 times a week. You don't need to go more than 4 or 5 times a week, right? Depending on your split, depending on how much time you have. But you need to start building up the habits now, slowly and surely, so you can keep doing them sustainably. Same thing with the diet. No matter if you're losing weight or gaining weight. Let's talk about losing weight first. If you're losing weight, you do not need to cut out every single food that you like. There is no point to cut out all sugar, to cut out all junk food, none of it. Because if you cut it all out and you go great for, let's say even a week, 2 weeks, you do perfect on your diet. You don't miss a day. You get exactly the right amount of calories, exactly enough protein. If there's one little taste of sugar you get, you're probably just going to want to binge that the whole entire time for like a whole day or whatever it may be. But if you fit in that little bit of food that you really like into every day, every other day, whatever it may be, you're going to be able to sustain it for a lot longer of a period of time. Let's go for gaining weight now. The first day that you try to eat more food than you're used to, more calories, more protein, it's probably going to suck. You're probably going to be like, oh, it's midnight and I still need 1,000 calories. How the heck am I going to do this? I know that because that's how it was for me. And I didn't know what to do at first. But here's what you do. You try it out for a little bit. You start building up this habit of, okay, I actually need to eat breakfast. I need to eat lunch, dinner, and then snacks in between if I want to get all these meals in. You got to start somewhere. And then you start figuring out from there. Because it's not all going to happen at the immediately first time you try it. It's not going to happen at first. So my point, you have to build the habits before you expect changes. And that leads me to changes. Because especially in terms of fitness resolutions, New Year's resolutions, you're not going to see changes, significant changes at least, in a week. And that's when most people fail their New Year's resolution. They go a week, they don't see changes, they're done. You have to take a step back. Realize that fitness is something that changes over time, right? I gained my 40 pounds of muscle from 160 pounds to 200 pounds. And this was muscle, not a lot of fat. This was over 3 years. And I've been working out for 3.5 years now consistently. And losing weight takes time as well, right? You can lose more weight than you can gain in terms of like bulking versus cutting in a quicker time. So let's say you were 250 pounds, you can lose 20 pounds in like 2 months, 3 months, and it's going to be super healthy. But in terms of gaining weight, if you want it to be muscle, unless it's your first time working out and you have no muscle built up already, it's probably going to take longer. But that's what you need to realize. It's okay for this to take a long time. I don't mean go slow. I don't mean slow yourself down intentionally. But you have to realize that a lot of the time, these New Year's resolutions are things that are going to happen over the year. It's not a January resolution. It's a 2025, 2026 resolution, whatever year it may be. It's something that you need to plan out over time and expect to take the whole year. You should also be asking yourself why you're even doing it. So let's say, hey, I want to gain weight. Okay, great. I'm going to eat more food. I'm going to go to the gym. But why? I want to gain weight so I can be a bigger guy, so I can be more confident, so I can like how I look in the mirror. Because these things are going to lead to opportunities, whether it's content creation or online coaching or personal training, or even just like, hey, I can walk around and be confident now. Whatever it is, you need to choose your why. And then when it starts feeling tough after the first week of the New Year's resolution, or whenever you start before, hopefully before the New Year's, so you can build those habits like I'm mentioning, whenever it feels tough, you can go back, oh, I want to be more confident. I want to like how I look. I want to go to the beach next summer and all the summers after that, and I want to like how I look. I want to take my shirt off. I want to go in the water. I want to enjoy it, right? You need a why if you want your New Year's resolution to work out. And if you are watching this before the New Year's and you've made it to this point, I encourage you to start on whatever it is now, like today. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., maybe go to bed. But when you wake up immediately, start on your New Year's resolution now. Start building the habits that you need, slowly but surely, and realize that it's a long-term game. It's okay if you don't see results in the first week, right? When I started posting content, it took me months to get 1,000 followers on TikTok and Instagram. And look, now I'm making YouTube videos. I don't know what I'm doing exactly, but I'm starting. I'm building these habits so I can make content for you guys that helps you guys. So just a quick recap. What do you need to do to hit your New Year's resolution goals? You need to build habits. It's not all going to happen at once. You need to build up habits over time so you have systems in place that when you don't feel like doing the work, you're going to do it anyway. These are habits that happen over time. And the second thing is have a why. Understand why you want this thing for New Year's specifically, because it should be something that's going to benefit you for the rest of your life, not just something for the next month. Remember, it's not a January resolution. It's not a February resolution. It's a New Year's resolution. 2025, 2026, however many years in the future you're watching this. If you're waiting till next year, do not. Start now. And if you made it to this point in the video, I really appreciate it. I'm sure not many have, but if you're here, thank you. From me to you, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like, comment, ask me some questions in the comments. I love responding to comments. Yeah, and Garcia, subscribe.